21-year-old guys with 1 year starting experience.
Those are things that help them. That's why it would open up my eyes a little bit more.
And he is exactly right. That's why it was really a mistake.
That is Adam Schefter pretty much telling like it is. He don't believe Shedeur Sanders is going to be starter week 1.
Man, listen, Shedeur is, we talked about it earlier, he's talented. Like, he has all the talent and ability you want. He has the leadership qualities you need.
Fans are straight up stunned by what Shedeur Sanders just pulled off. $250 million in jersey sales before he's even thrown a single NFL pass. While everyone else was debating if he'd even make the roster, this 5th-round rookie turned the league's merch game upside down and walked away with $15 million in his pocket. Now the same people who called him overhyped are watching Shedeur become the face of the NFL without ever stepping on the field.
And he is exactly right. That's why it was really a mistake.
$50 million. Let that number sink in for a second. That's how much Shedeur Sanders' jersey sales racked up before he even took a single snap in the NFL. And no, that's not some glitch in the system or a one-time viral fluke. That's real money, moved by real people who believe in something the league didn't see coming. Shedeur didn't just outsell rookies, he dwarfed them. He pulled in $15 million personally off jersey commissions. That's more than what many starting quarterbacks make in their first season salary. He's not even QB1, he's not even QB2, and somehow, he's still QB1 in people's hearts. Why? Because this isn't just merch, this is a movement.
That Shedeur Sanders, over the course of the next 10 months, will be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns.
And here's where it flips the whole script. Shedeur was a 5th-round pick, 5th round. That's usually where teams stash guys to fill out practice squads or hold clipboards in preseason. He was the 134th name called, 4th on the depth chart. They weren't building the future around him, they were barely making space for him. But Shedeur flipped that reality. He didn't just show up, he shut it down. While first-rounders were still doing media tours, his jersey was already sold out. Dylan Gabriel, drafted 2 rounds earlier, not a single jersey for sale, not even a placeholder. But Shedeur, fully stocked before camp even opened. That doesn't happen unless the league knows he's different. They saw the money before the media saw the potential.
My expectations have absolutely changed. Absolutely. My expectations have changed because a lot of what we're hearing from Cleveland has changed.
And the media, they didn't just miss, they mocked, called him a marketing gimmick, said he was just Daion's son playing dress up with a football, said he was overhyped, said he wouldn't survive NFL pressure. One analyst even said he was all flash, no substance. But here's the truth, the fans never needed permission. They didn't wait on scouting reports or ESPN specials. They watched the workouts. They saw the early Cleveland reps. They felt the energy. While everyone else was second guessing, the people already decided that jersey isn't riding hype, it's riding proof.
Some backlash from you putting yourself out there, but when you embrace it,
because what the critics forgot, Shedeur was working the whole time. While they were tearing him down, he was building. Full pads before camp, laser focus, better footwork, more zip, clearer reads. He wasn't in the media headlines, he was in the huddle, quietly earning respect, stepping into those Cleveland workouts like he already belonged. And the fans noticed. They always noticed the real ones. And maybe that's why this jersey thing hit so hard, because it's not just about a number on a back, it's about what that number represents. For some fans, it's about redemption. For others, it's ownership.
99% of the online scrutiny is because of my dad. And he is exactly right. That's why it was really a mistake.
This isn't some fairy tale. This is strategy. It's branding. It's hustle. Shedeur didn't stumble into this success. He earned it. While other rookies are just trying to stay on the team, he's already created a multi-million-dollar brand. And here's the wild part. Most rookies grind for 3 years to break even on their lifestyle upgrades. Not Shedeur. He started ahead because fans didn't just believe, they invested.
I think the different level of why he's so marketable is because he pulls up in these little regular spots and just be showing love.
And now, the Browns are sitting on a gold mine they didn't even mean to create. They didn't build the hype. They didn't pump the media. They barely gave him first team reps. But Shedeur forced the spotlight anyway. And every jersey sold is a reminder that the league got it wrong, that the culture got it right, that belief travels faster than draft order. And if you're feeling what we're saying right now, if you're one of the people who saw the grind, saw the community love, saw the real reason behind those $250 million jersey sales, go ahead and hit that like button.
You do not get the same opportunity that those higher drafted than you get, and you do not get the same opportunity that those that have been in the league.
While the rest of the rookie class was still figuring out how to wear their cleats the right way, Shedeur Sanders was already out there looking like a pro. No rollout, no hype train, no camera crew chasing him around, just raw footage. The kind that doesn't need background music or ESPN filters. We're talking Cleveland practices, full pads, crisp drops, clean footwork, and a ball that came out like a missile. He wasn't just working out, he was sending a message. You had to really be paying attention to catch it. But the people who were watching, yeah, they saw it, and they never looked away.
I think he's John Elway. I don't think he's Peyton Manning or even Eli. But I think he's the best quarterback they have, and it'll just take him time. And I think he's a good kid.
See, while most rookies were still waiting for a formal camp invite or learning the layout of the locker room, Shedeur was already leading huddles. Before depth charts, before media day, before anyone even thought to hand him a playbook. The dude didn't wait for permission, he just got to work. And that's the part folks miss. He didn't show up trying to go viral, he showed up ready to grind. No gimmicks, no filters, just the kind of focused reps that scream QB1 energy to anyone who understands ball.
Shedeur Sanders is fourth on the depth chart, not because he's the fourth most talented, because of where he was drafted. Hence why Shedeur is still yet to get first team reps.
And if you thought that was impressive, wait till you see what he did off the field. While some rookies are out here chasing clout, Shedeur was pulling up to actual neighborhoods. There was a massive explosion at an apartment complex in Cleveland. Real tragedy, real families displaced. And while other athletes were at the ESPYs sipping cocktails and posing on red carpets, Shedeur skipped the glitz entirely. He was right there on the ground helping victims, no camera crew needed. He didn't do it for headlines, he did it because that's who he is.
Man, listen, Shedeur is, we talked about it, Earl. He's talented. Like, he has all the talent and the ability you want. He has the leadership qualities you need.
Then a couple days later, he's at a KFC drive-thru in full Browns gear, handing out food and chopping it up with fans like he's your cousin visiting from out of town. Schools, youth events, local meetups. He didn't just drop in with a PR stunt, he stuck around. And that's why the fans, they're ride or die. One guy even said it on camera, bold as ever. I'm not a Browns fan, I'm a Shedeur Sanders fan. That's not marketing, that's movement level loyalty.
This is a cautionary tale.
Because at the end of the day, that jersey he's selling, it's not just merch, it's a statement, it's a badge. For some, it's about representation. For others, it's about support. But for many, it's about ownership, owning their story, owning their pride, owning the chance to say, yeah, I backed him from day one. The jersey doesn't just say Sanders, it says, we see you, we believe in you. And that's something no first-round pick can manufacture.
I believe that Shedeur is more talented than Dylan Gabriel. I believe he's more talented than Kenny Pickett.
And now we've hit the cultural shift. Because this isn't just some young quarterback trying to make a name. This is a symbol for something much bigger, especially for black fans who've spent decades watching black quarterbacks get overlooked, misjudged, or shoved into the wrong narratives. Shedeur didn't wait for anyone to hand him a platform. He built his own, and then he invited everyone in. One fan said it best. Y'all always say support black business. Well, this is it. And those weren't just words. Those were real receipts, paid in full with real dollars.
I think he out there just comfortable and being like, man, listen, I'm out here just putting work in and I'm gonna get my opportunity. But believe me, even if you were a detractor, that's cool. I'm gonna win people over, but I'm still a Cleveland Brown.
And here's the part nobody wants to talk about, but let's go there. You don't get full jersey availability on Fanatics before you even touch the field unless someone upstairs made a decision. A big one. Because the NFL, oh, they saw the smoke and knew the fire was coming. They knew Shedeur was box office. They didn't wait for the analysts to catch up. The merch team beat the scouts to the punch. That's the wildest part. The league didn't bet on potential, they bet on pull. And Shedeur's pull, man, it's gravity.
I have said this over and over, and I will repeat it. Dads, stop talking. Nobody cares.
While everyone else was still debating whether he deserved a second team rep, the jerseys were already flying off shelves. This wasn't normal. This wasn't supposed to happen for a 5th round rookie. But Shedeur isn't normal. The league didn't just acknowledge him. They positioned him quietly but deliberately. They put his jersey out early, front and center, because they knew what was coming. A cultural wave they couldn't stop. So yeah, Shedeur Sanders built it in silence. But now it's loud. Now it's everywhere. And anyone still doubting, you're not just late, you're missing history in the making. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to get more updates on Shedeur Slander and the impact he made.